Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. Sorry, we had a bit of technical difficulty there. We went live on the other stream and then suddenly we needed to reset it up. So hopefully you guys are here. If you guys could actually just share the link to anyone you think wants to be here, then that'd be great, just because I know that this is a different link. So hopefully it's not messing up. It's great to have you guys here. We've got 8 live watchers straight away. That's awesome. So guys, just to give you a background, let's give you a kind of a rundown. Down the show with Jason, hi mate. Chaotic Designs, hi mate. Nate VFX, school. Wow, you're watching this in school. That's pretty crazy. Josh Landers, Seb's here. Okay, perfect. Thanks, mate. So yeah, so basically, guys, this is the members giveaway. If you are a member of the channel, I think we've got 13 members right now, something around that, maybe 12. So it's actually still really good odds. Some guys' names entered twice because they are on the Badger membership level 2. If you're on the level 1, then your name is still entered once. Every 2 weeks we're doing this, and I've got an announcement after the giveaway. So if you guys are excited to hear that, then definitely stay watching. The other thing, which I think is really cool, or not really cool, but I'm going to stay here for a bit longer after the giveaway. And actually I'm going to discuss face protection. I found actually a really good new company, and unfortunately I'm not allowed to play at the moment, but I think this is going to be a lot better for the hot climate that I'm playing in. And so hopefully when I get to try it out properly, I'll give you guys the kind of full review and feedback. But actually I'm just going to go through some different types of face protection that I've used, the ones I like, the ones I don't like. Thank you guys. Yeah, put the questions up on the screen. I think Seb Gaming is going to try and put them up if there's good questions, but if I don't get to the questions, definitely post them again, because I will try and do this giveaway without focusing too much on the comments. But after we're done that, I'm just going to be looking at the comments you guys are writing and trying to answer questions. So you're probably looking behind me here. Just got some pistols here today, got some new lighting, so hopefully that's looking pretty good on the stream. The other thing is, obviously this is what we're here for. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of this thing right here. I actually opened the box, and again, it's quite weird with these giveaways where when I first am like, okay, let's give this one away, and I don't like them, or I think that they're not something I'm going to keep and use, I always am like, okay, why did I do that? Maybe I should have not picked this one. But actually, there was a poll up that you guys could vote. Both actually options were the Lancer Tacticals this week. I think the last one we did was the P90, which Cool 7 Poison won. Literally became a member of the channel, I think, like 5 minutes before the draw, and actually literally got picked. So literally, I mean, that was the greatest timing in terms of a win that I've ever seen. This is the M14 Socom. We actually had, it was a kind of AK variant, again, from Lancer Tactical was the other option. It was actually really close, this one, guys. So I think it was like 1 vote or 2 votes between the two. And actually, like, I'll just give you a quick rundown of this. M14 is obviously a kind of very classic rifle. I think a lot of people really like them because they're a bit different. And it's kind of like your more DMR kind of style designated marksman rifle that actually a lot of people like. Or if I've seen people on the airsoft field, I definitely go up to them. I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's a bit different. It's not your M4 style base, which it just seems everything is right now. So this is actually kind of cool. One of the guys I used to play with when I first started, I think you got a Tokyo Marui kind of regular M14. And actually, it was really cool, but I didn't like holding it and using it in game. I'd love to know your guys' opinion on this and kind of what you think. This is probably one of the coolest things. I mean, it sounds awesome. It's not a recoil shock or anything like that. So this bolt's not going to be returning every time you fire, which would be amazing, but you probably need a gas blowback for that. The things I like about this actually is the length of it. It's a lot shorter. So if you're actually wielding it, it's not like it is, like really long. It's not very obvious. It's not, I mean, if you're going into a building with this, it's still not going to be a very good CQB gun, but it's kind of cool where it is shorter, easier to maneuver. I think one of the guys actually was asking, so I can't remember who it was, did it have a mount for a sight? And this one does. It's got like a little Picatinny mount railed right there. So I do think that actually this is a lot more usable. The main thing that I do like about this is this. The original M14s kind of have more of that sniper style grip. And that's really cool when you're kind of taking long range shots, but actually the comfortability of it, or how comfortable it is to play with, generally I don't enjoy that much, or didn't. This has got your pistol style grip, which I think is a lot cooler. You've obviously got your M14 style mags, which again, I actually quite like, because it's kind of that AK style. You hook it in. Oh, if I can hook it again. You hook it in and you click it. I don't really like the size of AK mags, and you still have that with this. Here is your hop up. So you've got like a rotary hop up in there. Right, one of those little circle winding hop ups, if you can see that. Your safety is right here. So that's taking it off safe, that's safe. So you can kind of tell when your safe is there. Battery compartment, I haven't actually opened this one, but it does come with a battery and a charger, probably not a great one that you can put into this. I think the value on this is about $210. So it's not the most expensive replica that we've given away on the channel, but it is pretty good in that way. So hopefully you guys are quite happy with this. And I've got a couple of other options we're going to be doing in the next 2-week giveaway, which is going to be on the 29th, I think, around then. We're down to 9 viewers. So I think we were up to 15. So unfortunately, it means that I'm probably quite boring to listen to. I'm sorry. Marcus Benson, hope you're doing well, mate. I know that you're going through some kind of treatment and some medical stuff right now. So I'm hoping that's good. If you guys are in the UK and you're watching, so I've just seen that comment, it's kind of not that bad, because actually what I'm going to do is, I know the laws in the UK. When I used to play there, it's really annoying with the UCARA license. You know, can you get the actual gun in like an RIF, realistic imitation firearm, as opposed to like two-tone, half painted like bright green? So that's annoying. If you are an international member, effectively what I'm going to do is take the value of this and give you a gift card, or I'm going to purchase a gift card in your local country. It'll probably be to an airsoft manufacturer of your choice, or a company that sells stuff. But if not, or you don't know one, I'll find one, hopefully that delivers to you. Obviously, the other thing with the giveaway is you need to, in the US, be 18 years old to receive it. However, if you are a member and you have an adult or a guardian over the age of 18 that will accepts actually receiving it on your behalf, that is all good, and we can do that as well. Sorry, I don't know why, but it's pinging my text messages up here. So hopefully this is a good prize. Let me know, guys, if you're like, you know what, next one, it's not great. Lancer Tactical, they do make a lot of stuff, and they do the weirdest names for it. It's like LT-097, it's pretty crazy. So I don't love Lancer Tacticals in general, but I know they make great bases. So if you want to upgrade the inner barrel, upgrade actually the motor, all of that stuff, it's just actually a really kind of well-built platform for you to do that. Obviously, it does perform well out of the box, but you know, it's not, you know, your TM necessarily, or one of the highest performing, you know, EMG, where they're kind of upgraded, your Novrich style stuff where it comes pretty upgraded. So I'm going to leave this behind me. But if you guys have any questions afterwards, after we've done the draw, then let me know, because I will go through that in a bit more detail if you have questions. Every video is in full scrub on my YouTube. Watched every vid. Thanks, mate. DJ, thank you so much as well. You became a channel member level 2. I saw that. And so what I did was I put your name in twice. So what I'm going to do quickly, guys, is I'm just going to go through what the actual random list is. Actually, let's do the announcement before we do this, because I think everyone watching who's not a member may find this interesting. What I'm going to do next week, so the week between the member giveaway, normally it's every 2 weeks we do this giveaway, is I'm actually this next Monday, which is the 22nd, I'm going to do a Discord member giveaway. So you just have to be a member of the Discord. There's a link on the site, on the YouTube page. If you haven't joined, I would recommend joining, because it's not going to be as good as your member item. But if you are part of the community, you want to be there, this is what I'm going to be giving away next week. I've got a couple of them, and it seems like Evite have decided that they haven't sold enough of these, because they seem to be a lot in the mystery boxes. But it's an M203 grenade launcher. You obviously need the shells in here, the gas blowback shells, but it opens up like this. Put the M203 thing in. It's got like a barrel mount and a Picatinny mount, so you can kind of mount it underneath whatever firearm you're putting it on. I presume this mainly is going to be for an M4, M16 style. You also have this trigger guard cover, and actually there's a safety, I believe, here. So that's kind of cool. So guys, you don't even need to be a paying member for this. All the members are obviously included, but it is going to be for anyone who is a member of the Discord channel. There is the Picatinny adapter, if you're wondering. But hopefully that's interesting for you guys. If you think I should do more of those, then let me know as well. But I think I just want to keep it mainly to members. But I thought, thank you guys for supporting the community and the channel. So I'm going to kind of try and do that. Plus, it's good to just grow the members, the Discord community, because some of the chats that go on there I love. Guys, there's a couple of other people. Chaotic Designs, absolutely, mate. I love your channel right now. You're doing a lot of great unboxings and you've got unbelievably lucky. I don't know why Airsoft GI seem to absolutely love you, because I've bought boxes from there and I have not got nearly what you have received in that. Okay, Call Sign Poison, you definitely want the launcher. I've got a couple of them. So if you would like in the members giveaway me to do like a couple of things more like that, you know, like accessories mixed maybe with a pistol that's not the most expensive, just let me know in the members channel on Discord and I will try and kind of get that kind of set up. So hopefully that's good, guys. So what I'm going to do, if you haven't been on the channel before, okay, hold on. I'm just going to do something because I set it up. So hopefully this is interesting for you guys. Look at this. Ooh, along the bottom of the channel, next Monday, Discord member giveaway, join now. If you have not found the Discord as well, I put it in the description, but you can just go into the comments, write a comment on this video afterwards, and I'll share the Discord membership link. And then hopefully you'll remember by next month. Done. So if you haven't visited the site before, on one of the channel member live giveaways, what we do is we steal Airsoft GI's kind of way of doing this. I'm not trying to pick a member. I'm not trying to look through names because I think that's obviously not kind of randomized for you guys. But what we end up doing is there's a thing here, which basically is a dice roller. So you guys can probably see this now. But what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to roll the dice twice. Basically, what that is going to do is give us a number. As soon as we have that number, that's going to be the amount of times that I reshuffle this, which I'm going to show you now, which is the list of the actual list of members. So on here, I've got all of the list of members. Hopefully you guys can see that. I went through it just before this. So I have every. If you are a badge member level 2, your name's on there twice. And so if you're a level 1, then you've got one entry. But guys, you just have to be a member and you're entered every 2 weeks. You don't even have to be here. But I would also like to hear from the members what time is best for you guys to actually see, what time is best to do the actual giveaways, because I think it's nice if you guys are here to do it. So without going any further, because I'm obviously just waffling and talking, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go to the dice roller. So I'm going to show you this here. So we've got the dice roller here. Hopefully you guys can see that well enough. But I'm just going to hit roll dice, and then we're going to see how many times we're going to randomize this list. So good luck to all the members. Yeah, I think there's 12 of you. So some of you guys have entered twice. There's about 20-ish entries. So you've got a 1 in 20 chance of winning, or 5%, or 10% if you're a double member. So hopefully that's good. But I would like, guys, if you can subscribe, mention this, share this stream, because if I can grow the membership, it just means that I can do more giveaways, because I'm definitely not paying for the giveaways right now. We're not covering the cost, which is absolutely fine, because that's what I've decided to do. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, now is I'm going to roll the dice in 3, 2, 1, rolling the dice. Okay, right. So I think we've had this number before, but if you can probably tell, it's 7. We've got 6 on one of the dice, 1 on the other. So we have 7 re-rolls of the list. And so we'll see with that if you are very lucky and actually you get your name at the top of the list. It is the very top name who's going to be the winner. So right now I'm going to go and share the list of members, which is this one. And what we're going to do is basically re-roll it. So at the moment, Joshua Landers is at the top. Whoever is in that position at the top at the end of this is going to be the winner. So I'm going to randomize it once, Joshua Lambert stays at the top. I feel like that happened last time as well. I mean, this is a randomization, but it seems to do that a couple of times. Right, number 2. Roman would be number top. Roman would be the winner in that one. Number 3, Marcus Benson, right up there. Number 4, Wolf Gaming 04. That would be the winner in that one. Number 5, banger. It's good that we're having some variation of the top guys. Number 6, Wolf Gaming 04 again. Okay, guys, so this is going to be the final roll. Hopefully, if you remember, just kind of like put in your good wishes right now, and hopefully you're going to be the winner. But we are going to right now do the final roll, which is Joshua K. Good luck. Well, good luck. Congratulations, mate. That is absolutely awesome. I believe you're a badge member level 2, so it's actually paying off right now. But Joshua K., congratulations, mate. I don't know if you're watching right now. Sorry, I haven't been watching the things. But Joshua, you are going to be getting this. If you could just actually message me on the Discord, or actually just make a comment. Don't make a comment below. Message me on Instagram, and I'm going to get your shipping address, and I'm going to send this to you. And hopefully you really enjoy this. But yeah, post a couple of pictures of it. Let me know what you think of it when you do it. When you open the box, and hope you really enjoy this, mate. Real like that community payback, give back. So I'm going to try not to let this drop, because obviously I don't own it anymore. I need to look after that. But well done, Joshua K. That is absolutely awesome, mate. Really hope that you enjoy that one. Okay, guys. So I'm actually going to talk about some other stuff now. Marcus Benson, congratulations, dude. 6 million has George left you for Hollywood. No, mate. But actually, now you say that, I should probably take him for some interviews in Hollywood, because he's so cute. I get so many comments about him like he's a little lion. And so he's getting older. So I probably need to do that before he loses his looks. He's not going to lose his looks. He's just going to get kind of grumpier and more grey, I expect. But he's actually in Canada right now. So my wife has decided to just disappear for a week. She's gone to Canada, which is where I was, 3-4 weeks ago. She's taken my son, which is awful, because right now I'm the only person living in my house, and she's taken George, my second son. So all I do is get little videos. I get little FaceTimes, just kind of catching up with him. And it is really weird, because this is the first extended period of time when I'm not with him. He is 14 months old now, so like a year and 2 months. And he's the cutest thing ever. He's at that stage right now where he's starting to talk, or say dad there, and kind of like copy what I'm doing. Every day is a change. If you guys are dads out there, I love being a dad. Anyway, that's enough from the kind of lecture of being a dad. George is a pimp. He will never stop looking adorable. Lol. That is a pup. That is a G. Yeah, literally G for George. I absolutely love him. Bullet, CO2 or gas? Is that a question in general, or is that about this? Because this is an AEG. It's electric. It is not a gas or a CO2. I don't know. You probably could put a CO2 mag in that, but I don't know if there are any gas buyback rifles that have CO2. Will he come back smelling of maple syrup? That's a good question, mate. There are actually maple trees in the area that he's in, but he generally likes chasing bugs. Annoyingly, there's a couple of snakes there that I've seen a few weeks ago. So I'm hoping that he doesn't chase snakes around, because he has been bitten by a rattlesnake before. He's had really bad luck with that. He does swim, though. I don't know if I should post some videos of him swimming, but I just basically throw him in the pool. He knows where he's swimming, and he actually quite likes it. He gets very hot, so it's kind of a way for him to calm down. DJ, dad life, mate, it's the greatest, 100%. I'm really the biggest believer in that, for sure. I didn't really understand before I had a kid. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. George will be back for the next one. I think my wife returns on Sunday. So for the Discord member giveaway, he will be there. So yeah, guys, just to remind you, if you would like to win this M203 grenade launcher in tan, then just join the Discord. If you start writing, that'd be fantastic. But I'm just going to pull an entire list of the Discord members and do the same thing. Randomized list. And whoever is at the top of that is going to win the M203. Obviously, a lot cheaper shipping for me, which is fantastic. But actually, members, you're all going to be included in that. In fact, what I'm going to do is members badge level 1, your name's going in twice. Member badge level 2, I'll put it in 3 times. Remind me of that, because I will remember. But if there's any reason I'm starting to do the giveaway and that's not the case, I would obviously like to give the members of the channel a better chance of winning. So if you're a member, twice. If you are a Badger level 2 member, 3 times. I have a 2-year-old son, Jason W. I have a son, so I know exactly what you are with that for sure, mate. I've heard the terrible 2s are coming. So he's already running around everywhere. He was literally wrestling people yesterday. It was quite awkward. I got a little video and he was just pinning someone to the ground. He's massive. He's apparently he's the size of a 2-year-old. So I don't know if that's going to continue because I know kids grow at different ages, but at different points when they're different ages. So that's interesting. Okay, Chaotic Designs, George in the Water. I'll put it up as a short on the channel, so guys get excited for that. Speaking of snakes, that's the only risk I was running against Saturday night, mainly rattlers. Yeah, Cool Sun Poison. I am exactly the same here. Like where we play, it is obviously this time of year, apparently, when it gets super hot. The snakes are normally in their homes, snake holes, I don't know what you call it, but apparently this time of year it's so hot that they get out into the sun, and so the site that I play at, we get kind of told at the beginning of each game, look guys, if you see a rattlesnake, call it out, we'll pause the game, they're going to come and remove the rattlesnake and then we'll keep playing. It's obviously very different from playing in the UK because there are not rattlesnakes, there's not really any poisonous or dangerous animals there, which obviously is great for airsoft. And actually I've been getting a bit nostalgic recently. I've been watching some of the UK players. Silly Gilly is a guy that I've just discovered. If you're not watching him, go and check him out. Some of the stuff he's posting is amazing. And actually he did one the other day, which was like an upgraded AAPO1 in like a kind of compact sniper way. And it just looked incredible. So I quite want to turn my AAPO1, which is here, into that because it is, you know, it'd be a very cool way. Although now I've started looking at it, there's like SMG kits that you can put onto this thing. And so I would also like to do that. Also, guys, for these little things, I don't know what you think about these, but I've got some for the rifles and I've got some for the pistols. So if there are any of the wins that you see in the videos, let me know and I'll try and get those behind me. And if you want to ask questions while we're doing a live stream, that should be good as well. Cool Sun Poison. Yeah, I found 2 people. I can't read it under the thing. Nest plus we weren't at a field. We were at an abandoned cement factory near Butte, Nevada. Yeah, Nevada must be probably worse for that, I think. An abandoned cement factory would be an amazing airsoft site if that's not like a proper site already. So please, someone buy that and turn it into an airsoft site because that'd be awesome. I would love actually in California just to find some like buildings or something which are in an awful place falling down. Somehow buy those and turn it into an airsoft site. Obviously, I love airsoft. I'm a real estate broker normally, but it would be pretty awesome to actually just go every weekend and run an airsoft site. I probably would just play and hopefully get other people to run it, but it's always been a dream of mine. So if you know of any of that, definitely let me know. AAP carbine kits are great. Yeah, I mean, it's just a great little rifle. This is the other one. Which is obviously a copy of it, but it's the Galaxy, the WE Galaxy. I actually really like this one as well. It's definitely heavier. And I've got the Bifrost, Ace Tech Bifrost tracer unit on it, which is actually really cool because it kind of gives it a bit more length. And because it does full auto, I've fired this with some tracer BBs in it, and it is really, really cool. Let me know, guys, if you prefer one or the other. I feel like this is really good, but it's full metal slide on top, and I don't think it's going to last as long. I don't know what your guys' experience are, but it gives more kick for sure. And I do like how the AAPO1 is just, you know, it's super light, it's polymer, it just feels super sturdy. So that is hopefully the way. Also, guys, so I think I went through this one last time, or I've mentioned it on the Discord, SSX 23, Mark 23 copy. It's from Novridge, and actually I was saying how it's really annoying to have the painted barrel end in orange because obviously you can't really remove it. What I've done is get a Sharpie marker marked in between here, and then I've got kind of like a suppressor adapter on here. So let me know what you think of that, if you think it's an improvement on the previous. I was running a silencer on this, and I know the Mark 23 runs a silencer, but it's so inconvenient for me, the length of it. Obviously, if I'm sniping, it might be a bit different, but I love the quietness of these. So let me know if you agree with that. And that is me going to stop that. This thing as well is amazing. If you haven't watched one of the shorts that I've put up there, this thing, literally, you talk to it and it'll open. It opens in some kind of crazy way. I think it was on like the David Dobrik YouTube channel, maybe like a couple of years ago. I think I ordered it about 18 months ago, and it was so sold out that it needed a pre-order. So I ended up pre-ordering it, got an email 2 weeks ago saying, hey, do you still want it? Just pay the last $100. And I think I paid like $250 for this. I think they're up to $340 now. But if you, I think it's joestoys.com is the site. So if you want to go and pick one of those up, check it out. They build full suits as well. I mean, I was looking at it and I'm like, that's awesome, but it's going to sit there and I'm not going to use it. I would love to use that as face protection, but I also don't want to destroy it. So if I put some mesh kind of stuff in there, and you can't really see out of it, that's the other thing. And in SoCal, it's also very hot. So there's a lot of anti-wearing that, but I do think going and playing a game with that would be pretty sweet. AAP is way better than the Galaxy, in my opinion. I like that feedback, Marcus, because I've not used the Galaxy really in game. I have used the AAP01. That was my go-to before I started using the Glock 26. Brian, I know, mate, it's really, really cool, that one. So let me know if you would like me to try and use that in a video, or I was thinking about in one of the unboxing videos, I'm just going to use it as an open thing. Also, members, if you have something you've seen me win in a mystery box previously, let me know if you'd like me to put it in as a potential prize. There are quite a few base, good AEGs that I have, or other kind of gas blowback pistols, that kind of style stuff. And actually every week I'm like, which one should I kind of give as options, try and give some diversity. But I think maybe let's go back to some M4 platforms for the next 2 weeks, unless you let me know there's something I really want. The other thing is I've got guns that I've teched and built. And so when I look at it, I'm like, this is really cool and I'd love to hang on to it. But if I'm actually going to use it, I don't know. I've got all the bits to upgrade, waiting to get home and upgrade mine. Absolutely, mate. I know you're living in a hotel right now, so definitely you can't keep your airsoft replicas in there, I'm sure. When you're free, we would like to see some Plinker vids with your SMT target system. Absolutely, mate. I've got a lovely house here with a lot of space. But I have realized that if I have we've got a front garden here and there's people who walk along the street, so I'm not going to pull out a replica there and start shooting a target. So I'm trying to work out in the back of the kind of garden we have, how I'm going to set that up, because it's very bright in the day here. And so I want to have enough distance where I'm giving you guys actual performance. So I was thinking about buying some kind of cupboard where I can just open it up, and then it's not putting BBs all over my garden as well. And that I think would be kind of cool. But I've got that in mind. I'm trying to kind of do that, and I'll make some shorts of that as well. When you're free, sorry, AAP one is awesome. Yeah, the upgradability as well, 100%. It's great. So what I'm going to do is, guys, just keep putting up questions, because I will, answer them. I'll, if I see them popping up, I'm going to just get to those for sure. I'm actually going to put down this next Monday thing because it's probably getting annoying for you. I'm getting better at this streaming thing for sure. But I was going to go through just kind of the basic, my feedback or my thoughts on face protection, what I've used in the past, what I kind of would like to use in the future, and what I'm currently running. So if you guys have opinions on that as well, put it up on the screen. Grab a garden. Like, this is really annoying because I've got like the 6mm Badger logo in the top there and I can't really see it. Facial expressions of 6mm Badger as their jaw drops as he shot his smartboard. Yeah, I'll just film my face. You won't be able to see the actual thing. Okay, DJ's just put one up on screen. Thank you, mate. Grab a garden canopy and set her up. Yeah, it's my wife obviously probably isn't that keen on it. I quite want to find something where I don't have to set it up constantly, because I'm doing that for the unboxing videos now, putting a lot more effort into the background. And so if there's a way for me just to kind of grab whatever thing I'm trying to try out for that day, give it kind of a rate of fire it through a chrono, and then kind of give you some accuracy feedback, then I think that would be good. Did you ever do anything with the Arcturus AK you got? I have the AK-12 and love it. I haven't done anything with it, mate. It is up there in my storage. It's very heavy, but actually it is very cool. If it's an AK variant like that, I think that's something I would use. And I've heard some great feedback. I think Chaotic, you got one as well. in the last box or something. I think I saw that. So it's a good one for sure. Is it weird that I like Tokyo Marui packaging almost as much as their guns? No, Marcus, because their packaging is incredible. And as we know from a lot of these channels, the actual unboxing is kind of the exciting part sometimes of getting these things. So I don't know. I just love opening it up, seeing the kind of Velcro and all of that. In fact, I really want to get one of the ZET system blowbacks, but I know I'm not going to use it really. So I'm fighting that urge right now. I'm looking at them on sites and I'm like, no. Actually, other thing, guys, is I just bought another mystery box. So I've got about 7 videos in a row. You may have seen last week, the Father's Day edition went up. But I literally have, I think, 7 unboxing videos after that coming. So I'm trying to get through those as much as possible. And so I'm going to have hopefully a lot of content for you guys. We're also trying to condense the length of the videos. I want to know what you guys thought of the last unboxing, because it was more that kind of fast, energetic kind of style video. And obviously I'm not going into as much detail on the actual guns when I get them. But what I do quite like is I'll probably do a more in-depth review video of it, so you actually get the full background and not just my initial thoughts. And you can probably read from my face what I think about it when I open it, and I'll give a couple of facts. So I think it's more exciting to watch, but I really want to know what you guys think on that. Look into these plastic sheds. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to do, mate. I've got one of those metal ones in my garage where actually that's where it's stored at the moment. But I think I need to get something kind of like plastic and put it somewhere where I've got kind of some distance and some range. But I do need to make sure it's obviously not going to get cracked by actually firing BBs at it, because obviously if that's happening, I'm not going to miss the target ever. But if that happens, Chaotic Designs, yeah, mate, I just keep opening them, which is obviously, you know, because I like opening them, and I just don't have time to get them edited and then post them. So I've just got a backlog. And so I've got like Independence Day one. I've got a lot of Evike. And I've got some double open box ones as well. I think I've even got a triple open box. So that's quite interesting. And I also, yeah, the one I just bought is the most expensive one I've just bought from Evike. It is just the Evike Box of Awesomeness Flash Edition. So they didn't really give this one a name, it didn't seem. But I think it was $389. Yeah, they used to be $220. And then they've been $300, $320, $350. It looks like they didn't sell out the 220s that often. So maybe what they're trying to do is condense the amount of boxes and make them better wins. I don't know if that's the case, but I bought that box, number one, because you guys like to unbox it. Number two, because the members, it gives me more stuff to give away to you. But actually, out of those base boxes, it wasn't like, oh, 30 of this, which made up half the boxes. I think the biggest number was like 10 or 15 out of the 80. And there's only one of the boxes that I don't want to get. I don't want to ruin it, but I have already received 2 of that model in these mystery boxes. So every other one I'll be very, very happy to win. That one, if I get it, you'll probably see my disappointment on the face, but that might be like 2 months before that gets posted. Yeah, I like the box, but the price is crazy, but there are some good items in there. Chaotic, one thing I would say is that because I can see the kind of options that I could win, it's less exciting, but it seems like it's always at least 1.5 to 2 times what I'm spending on the box. They can be a little bit tricky like that, but I actually quite like it because I know that the value is going to be there. And I get excited when I see the first item because it gives me a secondary, like I know what the other item is going to be a little bit in my head, or I try and remember looking through the boxes, and hopefully I can kind of see, you know, guess what it's going to be. So I do quite like those. Airsoft G I've had some good boxes from, but I've not had the luck that you've had. So I don't know. It's going to be one of those things where I almost always buy the Evike. I occasionally buy the Airsoft GI ones. I've actually got an Airsoft GI arriving in the next 2 days, so I'm going to open that as well. Do you plan to use the carbine kit, or would you be open to selling it? I presume that's the AAPO1 bear. I would not sell that. It's $100, and I actually like just having that as a potential backup. So I wouldn't sell that, but I probably will get a carbine kit for it, I think. I used to enjoy the open box items, but I took a break because they don't ship to New York. They don't ship to New York. That's weird. Open box as well can be good. I actually have had an issue with Evike recently. So I got the AR-47, I think it is, which is like the M4 AR cross, where you have like an M4 base with the AK cross with the AK mags that go into it. I don't know if it's an issue with this model, but both of the ones that I've got have dual-sided selector switches, and they're not, for some reason, they've kind of broken or they're not attached. So I try and move one of the selector switches, and unless the other one is in the same position, it won't respond. What happens if you get a gas magazine and a CO2 magazine pistol? I think just the power is not going to be as high. If you put a CO2 mag in a green gas pistol, it's a lot more powerful in general, and I think you can break the gun easier if it's built for green gas. That's my feedback. Let me know if you agree. Just sat eating cocktail sausages. Do they have them in America? They do, but I don't think they call them cocktail sausages, mate. I presume you mean the little kind of ones. Let me know if it's cooked or raw, because I actually used to like those. I went onto a site, I think, called British Corner Shop last week, and just went through all of these old kind of items that I missed from the UK, and just made an order of a load of them. So I'm hoping that comes in the next few days, because there's definitely things that I miss, which I never thought I would miss. Same when I go back to London, I get into that mode. 6mm of Badger, any AG or air gun, they won't ship. Oh, so I have to have it sent to my friend in Jersey, then to me. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. I'm sorry that that's the case, mate, because I would be so annoyed by that. I have the Glock 17 Gen 4. That's awesome, mate. I really like the 17. I've actually got a few Glocks now, just from kind of mystery boxes. I don't want to ruin it for you, but I love my 26. I haven't got it here. And I like the 19, I think, because it's shorter. I generally like shorter pistols. So that's kind of my thoughts on Glocks, but I didn't used to like them. I really like them now. Are they similar to Vienna sausages here in the US? Joshua Landers, I have no idea what Vienna sausages are. They're kind of like the mini sausages, I believe. You can kind of stick a little toothpick in them and eat them. It's kind of how they're eaten in the UK a lot more. Glock 17 Gen 4. You know, weirdly, I like the Gen 3. I know a lot of people don't like the Gen 3 and they prefer the Gen 5 because of the finger kind of grooves in it. My fingers fit the Gen 3 really well. So I actually really like the Gen 3. So when I order them, my preference is Gen 3 over Gen 5, but I know that's probably going to make some of you guys really mad. Sorry, Bear. I mean the Scorpion Evo carbine. I don't know, mate, because I'm starting to get HPA stuff, and there's a little bit of me which is like, if I can convert that just to the HPA, which is possible with those, I might do that instead. But keep messaging me, and if there's a point where I want to sell it, I'll definitely give you a call. I see where opposite 6mm Badger, as I love longer pistols. Yeah, mate, I know some people absolutely love them. I love my Mark 23 Socom from Tokyo Marui. I haven't really used it in game, but I am going to be playing sniper in a few games as my knee recovers. So I quite want to run that, but it's just the length of it with the silencer and the PEC unit thing on it. It's just nuts. Okay, always called those ill smokies. I mean, that's a pretty great name. Are they kind of smoked sausages or the standard? Let me know. Also in the UK, you can buy them like pre-cooked cold. And then I think you can kind of buy them where you heat up in the oven, microwave, or cook them fresh. So I love those as well, mate. I've got an HPA, everyone. I can't read it underneath there, but sorry, it's going to come down and I'll see it. I drool over the Desert Eagles. I want one really bad. Jason, yeah, I mean, Desert Eagle is just a completely different animal. And I think it's just super fun to be able to go out there and just use it, because I think that's awesome. I've got an HPA Evo one, and I'd like to have the AEG carbine. So you think it's better to run as a carbine, as an AEG? Let me know, because I don't really have any HPA, but I'm getting a tank and a line for this sniper. So I kind of think if I've got the tank and the line, it's a lot less kind of me having to like create a setup for it. So I can just plug and play with some stuff. Also with the AAP01 and the Galaxy, they run Glock mags. So I've got a Glock attachment where you can run HPA into it and then attach the MP5 mag below, which is going to be, again, a really long kind of unwieldy gas blowback pistol to use, but I do like the idea with the full auto being able to do that. Pre-cooked cold, yeah, we just put them in sauce on a crock pot. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I quite like some ketchup with that. I know there's some kind of mixed, whatever sauce you like, but ketchup, HP sauce, maybe some people like that. Bear, same here. I know what you mean. I just rather have an AEG. I'm not fond of HPA. Bear, it's the same with me right now, but I am trying it with this sniper because of the bolt pull being kind of free. So I'll let you know what I think. But I do think it's kind of annoying when I play against HPA players because their rate of fire and the trigger response sometimes is awesome. Obviously, for me, the downside is having a line attached to your back and having a gas tank on it. It doesn't feel properly like airsoft. It feels like a paintball airsoft mix to me with that. Marcus, I'm thinking of an SV98. That sounds awesome, mate. In terms of just a spring one, or Harrison, 6 million Banshee is now a food channel. If you guys want to hear more about food, let me know. I mean, I've got a ton of fishing stuff from Evike in the previous mystery boxes. So, you know, I can go out there, catch some fish, come back, talk you through cooking it, different stuff. Fishy, yes, I'm afraid, mate, you did miss the giveaway. I don't believe you're a channel member, but after this, you should be able to go back and watch kind of one of the channel members that won it. Joshua K won it, and it is this bad boy right here that he won. There will be another one in 2 weeks. And as I mentioned, this is an M203 launcher. All of the members of the Discord server are going to be entered into that. And I'll be doing a live stream next Monday, 1 p.m. same time. So if you want to kind of have a chance of winning the M203, join there. Spring, Marcus Benson. Yeah, I mean, that's what I fired before. For me, it's just the bolt pull resistance. I'm not the biggest fan of that because it doesn't feel like it's a proper sniper to me. I've liked them in the past in terms of the idea of them, but when I actually get them and I'm like single shotting and I miss the shot, it annoys me. Okay, Bear, it's fun, just not my cup of tea. Yeah, I haven't really played with them before. So I'm excited just to try it out and just kind of see where that goes. Phantom's here. Phantom the Airsoft, good to see you, mate. Sorry. Oh, sorry. George isn't here, so kind of I can't give you the kind of pet side of it, my little animal. But he will be back for next week, live stream for the Discord members and for the channel members 2 weeks from there. Unfortunately, mate, you didn't win. Joshua K got that one, so I'm really sorry. Bear, this airsoft store has a handful of refurbished for 250 Scorpion Evos. That sounds fantastic. Everyone loves them. If you're running AEG, it's probably going to be, you need to get the right one. I know with HPA, you're moving all the internals, so you don't have to worry about that as much. Obviously, the externals is going to be the big factor. Okay, so guys, what I'm going to do now is just talk through face protection. This is something I haven't opened yet, but you may have seen me get this or some variants of this in previous videos. It is actually probably what I used to run when I first started playing airsoft when I was 13, 14, maybe. This is kind of your mesh basic face mask. Obviously, I think, you know, with science, with kind of the update of airsoft and kind of the community growing, some people do run this mesh. Some sites won't allow it, and it is more risky. I've never seen anyone where a BB is shattered and gone through these gaps because the gaps are obviously really small. So I don't know if you can see that there, but the gaps are not massive. So it is like that. I always thought when I wore it, I was like, okay, well, how are you going to see through that? Because it's not great, but you can probably see here, you can see it, as it's so close to your eyes as well, it just looks a bit hazy. It's not like it's a full blocking. With this one, the issue for me is these side bits. You are limiting your vision quite a bit from the side, but obviously you're getting more protection and you have a mouth and nose protector here, which means if you get shot in the face, which happens in airsoft, and it can be pretty painful when it happens, you have this covering. So if I was young getting into airsoft and kind of my first few games, I would probably get something like this, but with kind of your clear, you know, actual lenses, ballistic rated lenses, because I just think that's safer. But I don't think it's an awful option, but it isn't, you know, what I choose to run. Let me know if you guys do actually run this. The other thing, actually, sorry to mention, is because it's here, if you're resting the rifle on your cheek, which I do a lot, you know, especially if you're sniping using an M14, something like that, it's not the most, it's a bit awkward. It's not like having kind of fabric where it's going to give and take. So I don't use this. It is usable. I presume a lot of the guys out there don't, you know, run these, but if you do, let me know. Marcus Benson, Badger's got to eat. I do, mate. I haven't even had lunch today, and it's 1:45. So I need to go and actually eat something. That's like because my wife and my son aren't here. I don't know why this is happening. Sorry, guys. My messages are pinging, even though the actual message tab is closed on my computer. But yeah, so I am actually living it up right now. I'm like, oh, what foods can I actually get and order when my wife is not here? Because normally she's not very picky, but she knows what she wants. She always says, oh, you suggest what you want. Let's get what you want tonight. I'll suggest things. She's like, no, let's not get that. So I always just say, you pick it, and then I'll decide what I want from the place. I don't know if your guys' wives or girlfriends are the same, but that's what I do. Can you send me a link on Discord, DJ? Yeah, so you guys are chatting. That's absolutely awesome. Badger's got to eat. Oh, cool. Thank you. I mean, doing it. Yeah, sorry. So I'm kind of going back through this. You guys are having a chat, which is awesome. Let me know if there's any questions specifically on face protection, and I'll kind of go from that. One thing I found, actually, I think it was on AliExpress, which I looked at it on the actual site, and I was like, this looks awesome, is this. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. When it actually arrived, it's very well built, as in it's solid. These kind of things are obviously, they bend and they fold. So if you're out in the safe zone, it's actually kind of usable, but it's pretty wide. I don't know if you can see here. It's pretty wide unless it's right against your face. This is obviously where it attaches to, I think actually this one's got the option where you can put it through a kind of goggles or face mask. Goggles kind of, whatever you call it, the sling or attachment. This I have never actually run because I tried it. I actually attached it to my helmet and the Picatinny rails, the side rails on my helmet, which was great. But it just didn't feel comfortable. And again, I had the issue with that. Obviously with this, you're going to have to run some kind of, eye protection as well, but it looks really cool. It happens a lot in airsoft where I look at pictures of things. I'm like, this looks awesome. And actually when it arrives, it doesn't work out for me. But it's good because actually I can do this kind of thing. I can talk to you guys and I can, see what you guys think of it. If you run one and actually you think it's great. Obviously it doesn't protect your neck in any way, and it can be pretty painful getting shot in the neck. It also does give some kind of ear protection. Sorry, can't hear me. Some kind of ear protection, but I'm not the biggest kind of fan of them after I've got it. Looks great, thought it'd be great, didn't end up being great. Okay, you guys are just still talking about food, which is great. I want a Hannibal Lecter style face mask. I think that's a great idea, mate, because I think it's just awesome to just kind of play that. We do kind of play this, role play kind of thing. Obviously, I just play it because I enjoy the shooting aspect of it more. I wear camo for that reason, but there's so many cool outfits I see when we play. It's amazing. Cutter, unfortunately, you didn't win, mate. Joshua K won this, and it's this kind of bad boy here. The stream will be live and up after this, so hopefully you guys can kind of see that and just kind of rewatch it. Obviously, it's quite hard right now because I'm still live streaming. Okay, and DJ's jumping in and saying that. Big Draco Airsoft, I'm really sorry, mate, but Joshua K has won that. If you would like a chance to win every 2 weeks, just join the channel membership. Level 1 gets you 1 entry in every 2 weeks. Level 2 gets your name entered twice. And you can watch how it kind of works when you rewatch this stream. But I think next one won't be an M14, but we will have some cool maybe M4 variant because I've got a lot of those and we need to get through them for the members. And the other thing as well is if you're a Discord member, M203, that's going to be the giveaway next Monday for the Discord and channel members. But it's the first time we're not doing it just for channel members, and it'll probably be a one-off or not every 2 weeks for sure. Big Draco Airsoft, yeah, it's free. So if you're a channel member, it's free, but the channel membership is $10 for level 1, $15 a month for level 2. And that just means every 2 weeks your name is either entered once or twice into the live giveaway. I do it live on here, share the screen. So yeah, DJ, it's not free. It's free being you get given it away. You're not paying anything for that, but you are becoming a channel member. Okay, Discord member giveaway, yeah, on Monday. So yeah, mate, if you don't want to join the actual channel membership, you can just be a Discord member. I think the link is on the actual site, on the members, the YouTube site. So you can just go on there, you can kind of put in your name. And so that's about it. Join the members tab for future inter giveaways. DJ, you're basically just doing my job for me, mate. This is incredible. Just kind of answering all the questions. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go on to something else people wear. And at my site, you don't need full lower face protection, but you always need eye protection. My brother-in-law, John, as I've said, I think previously, runs the, what are they called? The kind of big flared things. I'll think of it in a minute, but I can't think of the name. There's no protection here. And I'm always like, please, why are you wearing that? It's not worth losing an eye. And I do think, guys, if you're investing in face protection, it's worth spending the money. A lot of these are ballistic rated, so it's not going to make a huge difference. But actually, if you're sweating, especially in a hot climate, and this is getting all fogged up, it's not fun. And you obviously can't really take the goggles off mid-game and kind of clear it out. Well, you're not supposed to. Please don't do that. But these are kind of good. You've got some venting kind of or some foam here to stop it. But you can get some good versions of these. I'll show you what they look like on here. You know, I don't look like the most, attractive thing. And you've obviously kind of got a bit more sticking out here. But this is what I see a lot of people run, and they're very easy to get hold of. These ones, I believe I got in a mystery box. They've given some of those away Evite before. So I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Do any of you guys run these? Because I've tried them. I don't like them that much. It obviously doesn't give you lower face protection. So with that, what a lot of people do, and actually I have done this before, is run this, which is your kind of lower mouth protection and your nose and kind of lower face. It obviously kind of goes on with this. So you kind of can run both together. They're not kind of the snuggest fit, but you do get great protection apart from your neck. The ears here are also great, but I like running comms. And so if I'm running comms, this is annoying for me because I can't really put that over and it will push on my ear. Well, maybe you can, but it's not the most comfortable. It does have padding here, so it's a bit more forgiving if you get shot. And actually, this is great. You don't need a clear ballistic screen on here, obviously. Well, not obviously, because, I mean, it's not going to necessarily damage your teeth if you're wearing this. If you're not wearing this and you're just wearing goggles and a BB hits your teeth, the chances are it may crack your tooth or you could lose it. So that's the kind of the trade-off, I think. But I see a lot of guys who don't bother wearing the lower face. And some people I know have lost teeth. I've seen it in videos before on YouTube. And I think I've actually seen it once when I've played. And obviously you're kind of out there playing a lot of kind of time. And if you're close range, coming around a pit, like going into a building, someone hits you with a pistol in here, you can bleed. You can actually, it's not great. I've actually got like a pin in my head. I don't know if I can show you guys there. You can probably see it moving. That's actually, I had a medical thing here. So they removed a part of my skull in 2019 and that pin holds it in place. And I have got shot directly in there because it was a gap between my face protection, eye protection, and actually the top of my helmet. But I like protecting general area. And so I'll kind of go through what actually I've been running. In fact, the other thing which some people do is they just wear a mouth guard. Now, actually, I don't mind that. If you've got your mouth open or you're a heavy breather, a mouth breather, I don't think it's a great decision to be wearing this because obviously, you can still be shot in the back of the throat. You can be shot in the lower teeth. There are things like doing this. But I actually did play a Milsim West event, like a 48-hour one. And when I was going there, I was like, look, I don't want to be wearing something like this on my lower kind of face because it's going to get so annoying over 2 days. So I did actually run one of these. If we were doing kind of like a close, raid or something like that, I would switch to lower face protection. But I did run this when it's kind of like a 2-day event. It's hot. It stops the teeth risk. But obviously with my job as well, it's kind of bad because if I get shot in the face, I get a lot of questions from people like, why have you got a big scab here? Or why have you been bleeding there? So I do try and protect my face as much as possible on the weekends when I play. Dye i5 is full face seal, though it isn't for everyone and people prefer what they're comfortable wearing. DJ, I'm the like I looked at the i5 and I think it's great for indoor and especially if you're using a pistol. I know a lot of speed softers, love them or hate them. A lot of speed softers use that because it's giving you full face protection. They're very comfortable for wearing, I hear, and they don't fog up. But because I run, an AEG a lot of the time, I find that shape, it is very close to your face, but I don't like being able to aim there and having something push there. I like being able to feel it. That's a full mask, exactly. Sorry, my wife is now calling me. So what I'm going to say, guys, is I'm going to show you what actually I run regularly. She's probably going to call back in a second, so you're going to hear it again until I hang up, and then I'm going to have to call her back. I think she's just landed in Canada. This is actually what I have been running. Now, you may have seen these. You can get them on Amazon. It basically is a similar thing to this. It's got very much the same front here, but it does not have these ear things on, and it's a lot thinner. I don't mind kind of getting shot in the face through this because I think it's not going to break the skin. It does take some of the impact out, but it still hurts. And I'll put this on for you guys. Look, it's basically a try on show here. So I like this because it holds it there. I wear a helmet, and so it gives me some kind of, gap here, and it gives me this neck protection. So when I'm playing, normally I'll have a t-shirt on or something there, and it still leaves me the gap basically to run whatever eye protection I want. So I really like these. I don't know if you guys agree or not. It is a little bit hotter, especially in Southern California, but I think if you're playing in cooler climates or playing cold time of year, it's kind of just like, a nice kind of coverage, which is going to give you some kind of face, and it does fit your head well. I don't know if you can see here, but I think it's actually a great thing just generally. And I've actually got a couple of these. They're probably about $15-16. So I do like them because I can buy a couple, and actually when you've at lunchtime, if you've sweat a ton throughout the day, it's really nice just to be able to switch it out to a fresh one, or I just leave it on the side and it dries out in the California sun pretty quickly. Jag Airsoft has a sponsorship for a lower face protection, breathable, comfortable, reputable. I forgot what it's called. DJ, send me a link to that, mate, because I would love to see that, unless it's this thing, because they may make a different version. I got shot in the face once without lower face protection, so it's not fun. Bought it immediately. Yeah, I haven't had too many in my lower face, but I've seen some bad ones, and I've seen a lot of bleeding, and I've seen it when the BB can get stuck in your face. Just kind of, it stays a little bit under the skin, and I don't really want that because you have to like push a BB out. It's not the worst thing, but I just am always going to run it, I think. Sorry. If I do play again, we'll be in cooler weather and face protection. Yeah. Love the balaclava. Thanks, Seb. That's good. I got shot in my left cheek the first time I played, and it hurt a little, but was just too hot for a mask. Yeah, I can completely understand that. I've seen some people get shot here as well in the cochlear area, and apparently it can really disorientate you. So you actually literally pass out on the ground, which I don't really want to do that particularly. But I've seen some YouTubers do it before. I'm trying to think of which YouTubers it has. I think it was an Austrian or German guy who streams where I've seen it before. So yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that. However, I'll go through what I wear in terms of eye protection. These are the Oakley kind of tactical glasses. I don't know the exact model. M-frame, sorry. So it's the Oakley's M-frame. I actually was very stupid with these because I went on the Milsim, Kharkiv Collapse event. And obviously it's 48 hours. It's through the night. And I was renting night vision. And I didn't even think about it when I was leaving, but I had this version because this is what I normally run in Southern California, because it's basically ballistic rated and it's sunglasses. So, it kind of takes the glare off some stuff, and I really like it. However, when you're wearing these at night, it's not good. Like, it really isn't. And you can probably tell here, like, I couldn't see that well. So you can get clear framed ones, which is what I would kind of advise. The other thing as well is I find these are good. Like the small gap that I have here is tiny. It runs right under here. And so the chances of me getting hit are very small. And the other thing I always think about is if it's going to fire in here, it's going to bounce off the frame inside. And a lot of the force is taken off it. Or that's what I've heard anyway. So it's not like getting shot directly in the eye and you're going to lose your vision. It probably is going to scratch your eyeball or hurt a bit. And it may, make you lose your vision. I don't want to say that's not the case. But for me, this is worth the risk. And they do actually do an extra attachment, which I've got, but I've never really run it because it does touch your skin here. It kind of puts these areas over here. It's like a clip-on that goes on the end here. and it'll give you a seal on the inside of the glasses. But I sweat a lot anyway. I wear a suit to work every day, so I'm used to it. But when I'm trying to play, fog for me is like the worst thing ever. So what I do is, well, I bought it, I ran it in one game, and then I was like, no, I don't like that. You can buy just the lenses for the Oakley M frames. Yeah, DJ, I know that as well. I'm lazy, and so I didn't really want to replace them. So I have another version, I think in the black, which has clear lenses in it. And I never really thought about these because when I saw them online, it's like the opposite of this thing, to be honest. When I saw them online, I was like, I don't know about that. When I saw them in person at my airsoft sites, I actually was like, okay, this really works well. So it's been something I've discovered and something that I really love because it gives enough airflow and it actually protects me enough. I want to know what you guys think, or wouldn't you do it? I didn't wear my glasses when I played and regretted it. Oh, like your actual glasses so you can see. Yeah, there are actually options as well, I think, with the M frame where you can put your prescription lenses inside. There's a couple of guys I play with who do that. And so I've actually thought that's great. I'm lucky where my vision's really good at the moment. So I don't need to do that, but I completely understand that not wearing your glasses is going to be awful for airsoft because you can't see where you're firing. And that bigger glass which covers it all is probably a lot better. These are what I use for range, day, real steel. I have the dark shade. Yeah. So I think a lot of actually soldiers, or I've heard special forces, but who knows what those guys wear a lot of the time. But apparently they use this in real combat. This obviously isn't going to stop a bullet, but it is probably just useful having it ballistic rated. So, you know, if you're in exercises, things like that, it's obviously going to help. It's a weird shape, but actually fits my head really well. I don't know if you think it's the same. Okay, Bear, that's why I need to find out some good goggles to go over my glasses. Yeah, I mean, this, as I said, it's probably expensive, but you can get inserts with your prescription. So if you've got a standard prescription, it might be worth trying to look at that. Mix iPro with my prescription somehow. Yeah, Cutter, as I just said, I think that is an option, but I don't know how much it costs. Okay, guys, so I'm going to actually just talk about a new one that I found recently, and I did a little short on it, but I actually thought this is really cool. So it's by a company called NB Tactical. I think they're based in Austria, but obviously this is going to give you protection over your mouth, and you're probably thinking, this is dumb, because how is that going to stick to your mouth? With this, I do like how that's open, because when I'm breathing, it obviously doesn't kind of build up that constant condensation here. But I don't like sometimes how it fits on my face and the fact that it's kind of full head. So they actually do a really cool thing, which is this, which I think is called a neck gaiter. It's got the perforation there. So when you're breathing, it is actually going to let, you know, some of the moisture out. In colder environments, I think it's great because it's going to give you, again, kind of more warmth there. And it's probably not kind of showing, you know, your full face. It's also got kind of ear gaps here. So that goes over your ears, so your comms aren't affected. But I did see this online and I was like, right, this kind of does a lot in terms of, I haven't really tried this on. It does a lot in the way of like, gives me, let me just do that, gives me hopefully not much fogging, and hopefully it's going to kind of give me protection. I mean, I could wear it like this, I'm sure, and you can probably see my mouth moving, which I can in the camera, but you can basically put this inside here. And so this one doesn't protect your nose, but it gives you that face protection. Well, actually, I can wear the glasses and it's a lot more convenient. I don't know if you guys like this. Let me know if you'd kind of see yourself wearing that, but I actually think it's pretty great. You can obviously still get shot in the nose, however. But with that, guys, what they do offer, I'm going to show you, this is the packaging. So it's the Ghost Mask Fortis by NB Tactical. But you can go on their website and find it. But they do two variants. And I think this is newer, but this is the new one, which is basically this, but with the nose protection. So I don't know which one I'm going to like more, but actually this basically gives me this protection, but it also protects my cheeks. And it lets me kind of not get my head too hot. So I'll show you what it looks like with this one. If I'm covering here. Also, I don't know if this slips down, you know, if I'm running and I'm talking and I'm doing different things, but this I think is kind of cool because it gives me that, it gives me my ears here for the comms. and it feels like I can breathe and I'm not actually getting too much. Obviously, if I'm hot, it's going to be different. But I actually really liked the look of this, and I was like, hey, maybe I should try it. When it arrived, the build quality is amazing. I'm not sponsored by these guys. This isn't a, well, it's a shout out, I'm sure, for the company, but I haven't spoken to them. I've just paid for these, and I've just got it. But I'm quite excited to try this out when I can play again, just because I think it's going to be something that's, quite cool to use and actually a bit different. And hopefully it's going to be functional, because obviously that's the most important thing. The other also great option is that they have got the full head. So with this, if you want to do the full head like balaclava style, as the other one is, you do have that option, and it's got perforation in the top of the head. So it's going to let a lot more heat out. You've got your ears here again, so you can hear clearly with your comms. And then you can run either of these again. So I quite like also the customizability of it. If I'm playing really hot and I'm like, hey, I don't care about my nose, I can kind of cover it, or I can keep this here. If I'm breathing out my nose, it's not a big issue. But it gives me the option to run that if I want to. That's over my nose. I don't know why I'm doing that. Gives me the option to run this. And I think you can bend this to fit your face a bit more. And then with the same hood, you can get these, I think, in tan, OD green, like a whole load of different colors. I don't know if you can do multicam, but there's a lot of kind of bases. And then I have this option. So I don't know. I quite like this. And I think I can do this as well if I put this underneath. But just having that to kind of protect my face, I think that's kind of good. If I'm wearing a helmet, I quite like it. But what do you guys think? Obviously, it's hard to kind of judge it when you are just watching from a stream and not actually kind of seeing, it in person. But if you see me at a site, so I need to drink some water. If you see me at a site and you want to walk up and say, hey, Badger, can I have a look at it and feel it? I don't know if I'd let you try it on, because that's probably not that safe and healthy, especially after COVID. Let me know. Okay, guys, I think you guys are just asking each other questions. Sorry, this is where George would just be laughing at me. So that is kind of what I've got thinking about cutter. Yeah, airsoft, robbing a bank. It would probably be pretty effective if you're trying to rob a bank. Definitely more effective than this one, I think. Sorry, guys, I don't know why this is. I'm sitting in a load of air conditioning right now, so that could be I'm just getting dry. So I think, guys, that's probably about it in terms of the stuff that I'm talking about. If you have any specific, I need to end this stream soon because I'm not able to talk to you. If I have any specific questions for me, let me know, because otherwise I'll wrap it up in 2 or 3 minutes. Bear says, any cool builds you're working on at the moment? I have someone building me out an HPA sniper. So that's going to be really cool. It's like I've got something stuck there. It's like super dry. So hopefully that's going to be really cool. I'll try and do some reviews and some gameplay of that. So it's exciting for you guys to see. But let me know if there's something else. Lost Boy, good to see you, mate. Scallywag Express, thanks, mate. Love your content. That's really nice. Just to give you guys a last roundup, Jason K won this. Congratulations, mate. We did the random member giveaway. If you'd like to be entered into one of the future giveaways that I do every 2 weeks, then you have to become a channel member. There's a level at $10, a level at $15. $10 gets you one entry every 2 weeks. You don't have to be here to watch the live stream. You're in the Discord, like members kind of thing. So we can just, you can just message me. You can message me on Instagram. I'll get your address and send it. Also, for the first time ever, I'm doing a Discord giveaway for the M203 Colt licensed underslung Josh K. Sorry. Seb Gaming's just telling me it's Josh K, not Jason K. I don't know why I said that. My head's all kind of crazy with this cough. Bear, it is an SRS Silverback. So I'm really excited because it's going to be HPA and it's that bullpup style. So I really like that. Does that. Lost Boy, I know, mate. I've been trying to drink water. It doesn't seem to be helping somehow. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like too low in my throat, in my chest. Josh K1, yeah. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say that. Jason W saying that as well. Yeah, DJ, I'm sorry, mate. Okay, I'm gonna have to round up the stream because I need to go and like drink tea or something to get rid of this. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to be on the Discord. If you'd like to win that next Monday, live stream at 1 p.m., just make sure you're a Discord member. I'm going to pull everyone's name. We're going to do a randomization. And please, guys, if you can, like this video, like the unboxing videos. I'm trying to put up 1 to 2 videos at least every week. And the channel hasn't grown that much. I think we're like 3,500 now. We were at 3,400 like 3 months ago. So it's not growing that much. I know it's kind of a weird thing and I don't like when people say this, but if you can turn on notifications, like, subscribe, whatever you can do just to support me and George, mainly George, then that would be awesome because it's great that we're kind of getting the amount of interaction we are. But I'd love to actually be able to get some more members following the channel and actually just get some more giveaways going, etc., which I can't really do right now because obviously I'm losing money every time I give something away. Not a big deal, but it's not sustainable in terms of doing more giveaways. Yeah, a nice cup of tea will fix it, mate. I know I've got some PG Tips tea bags here, so I might actually go and do that after this. Tea with honey and scotch. I am actually not drinking right now, Kata. I haven't been drinking since last October. But I will probably be back to that fairly soon. So not scotch for me this time, but maybe I could do the non-alcoholic scotch. DJ, give George and the missus and Mini Badger our best. I will do, mate. I need to FaceTime her back now. 2 weeks ago, I had a subscriber to my channel, and now I'm at 14. Jason, that's awesome, mate. So well done. Get that C7 Viper subscriber count. I know. Obviously, he's a lot more entertaining to watch than I am, and I watch his channel, and I'm like, this is so much better than what I do. I get a lot of ideas from him, to be honest. But if I was able to grow the channel to his level, that'd be amazing. But he's been doing, I think he wasn't doing as many videos a couple of years ago. But he's been pumping them out, and his wife, and like, he's obviously a really great player. He's in, I think, Swamp Snipers videos, goes to these events, has got a lot of knowledge. So as much as I can get to that level, that would be awesome. But I don't know. 6 Badger, I will DM you that mask info. Thank you very much, mate. That'd be awesome. So if that's about it, guys, I'm going to round this up. Seb Gaming, love you, everyone. Stay safe, 100%. Please do kind of stay safe, guys. Don't play airsoft and mess it around. It's like 110 degrees here right now. So I know there's a lot of people who are like, I'm not going to even enjoy playing. And that's probably quite dangerous. So make sure you drink a ton of water when you play. But hopefully the temperature comes down a bit and then we're going to be back playing, or I'm not properly, but we'll be back playing properly in a little bit. Marcus Benson, hope you're good, mate. Take care, dude. Same with you, mate. Hope everything goes well, your medical stuff over the next few days. And yeah, message me on Discord, etc. I'd love to chat there. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I hope that was entertaining for you. If it wasn't, let me know why so we can make it better. But I'm 6 Badger. George isn't here. That's Iron Man. This is going away to Josh. Josh K. I've been coughing the entire time, so if I just end it now. I will be back next Monday, and hopefully I'll have an unboxing video posting in the next couple of days. Oh, actually, this is an idea. Do you guys think instead of doing the members giveaways every Monday, can't get it out, every Monday at 1, I should instead do the unboxing video premiere, and any of the items that I don't want to keep, we just go straight to a live stream afterwards, and I'll just do the random roll giveaways for anything I don't want to win. So if that is the actual 2 RIFs that I get, the guns that I get in that box, I'll just do instant rolls so you guys can actually watch the premiere, see the video go live, and then go straight into winning, because it's probably like builds up the excitement and you guys know straight away what the actual giveaways are going to be. I'll probably do 2 on some of them, probably do 1 on some of them, but because I'm filming that unboxing before, it's quite easy for me to do that. So if you prefer that style, and this is kind of more for members, so let me know in the members channel or in the comments below, if you would prefer that style to this style, please just let me know, because I think that could be quite cool, because I'm here for the premieres anyway, so it could be quite an awesome thing. And then if you wouldn't like that and you'd like to have a set time every 2 weeks, as opposed to, it's going to be every 2 weeks or after every video. Some weeks we may have 2 unboxing videos go up as well as a gameplay. So it'll be 2 giveaways to members. But actually, I think if we can get the membership up to like 30, I think we're at 13 now. If we can double the membership, that's what I'll do. If you guys think that's a good idea. And actually, hopefully that's cool. You like the idea? Wow, that sounds like a bad assery idea. Good idea. Sounds good. Okay, so it sounds like you guys are really liking it. So I'll try and do that next time. I'll do the giveaway in 2 weeks, the giveaway next week for Discord, and then I'll maybe try and do that on the following videos afterwards. If there are some unboxings where I've given these away already, that might be a bit more difficult, but I think that's a good idea. Let's try and do that. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Please tune in on the future. As I said, like, subscribe, whatever. And hopefully I'll see you guys very soon. See you.